Now, domain.com have come out with an exceptional application. How are you going in that space?
Well, we're going very strongly. So I would say to you, congratulations on you being ahead of the pack, because I would disagree 5 years ago with the REA statement. In fact, now we've turned that around to saying
where I'm heading. Yeah.
Mobile is the main game.
Yeah.
So my personal view is that I think within 5 years' time for residential market, that there'll be more unique browsers or more people using our sites from mobile devices than there will be from laptops and PCs.
Hooray.
Right.
Hooray.
So to that end, about 12 months ago now, we released a mobile website. Now, we took a very specific choice. We didn't do an iPhone app because at the time that we launched that, iPhones were only about 3% of the handsets.
Right. Yep.
So we don't want to alienate a customer base. So there's BlackBerry users and there's Nokia users and there's Microsoft users who have handsets that are capable of accessing the internet. We actually think that the website that we've built, which is m.realestate.com.au, offers equal to or greater than experience compared to anything out there, including the iPhone apps. Now, and we've got about 400,000 unique browsers a month already to that mobile application. And really interestingly, Anthony, we see mobile as quite complementary to the large screen because people use PCs and laptops Monday to Friday.
At work?
Yep.
We know that from our stats.
And they use the mobile Saturday and Sunday.
Spot on.
So they're quite complementary.
Yep.
So we've launched that. We're very happy with that activity. We will introduce an iPhone application, but we found when other experienced people launch an iPhone app, you get a high take-up and then a high cancellation rate.
Okay.
So you've got to offer something that's fundamentally different than you can just get by searching on the web. Now, most people don't know this, but it is absolutely true. We built for the Commonwealth Bank their virtual reality app.
Is that right?
That's our app with RP data.
Because that's a ripper.
So that is, and we think
that's an absolute.
That is
ripper.
an absolute.
It's on my phone. I use it.
So
it's not exactly accurate yet, but I assume that'll all sort itself out.
It's just phase one. So we're going to transition that sort of experience back to the large screen.
Yeah.
So that's an example where mobile is leading.
Well done on
our web strategy.
Well, we're very involved with Commonwealth Bank.
Right.
We've had Craig James from ComSec on a couple of times on TOOP TV, and we know all the guys. And nothing but congratulations on that.
Well,
that is an absolute awesome app.
Yeah.
So for those that haven't actually downloaded that, make sure you get that, but also the iTOOP one. But we'll talk about that later. Now, so getting back to the link between news and the delivery of newspaper information via the iPad or the iPhone, iPad, whatever, there'll be a proliferation of competing product which is hitting right now.
Right.
That presumably will make Apple release what they already would have developed, which would be the front camera, back camera, and voice over iPad. I'm absolutely certain that'll be next, but they'll be holding off until they have to.
Right.
Because that'll be the next sexy device to compete with the new product.
Yep.
So I'm absolutely convinced that's ready to go. It's just waiting for the go button.
Right.
And the go button being this competing stuff that's coming out.
Yep.
So I think it's unbelievable what's about to break loose over 2011 in this space. In Adelaide, it's a one paper town.
Yes.
So Adelaide people, I think, will need to back the Apple product first because the advertiser, as far as I can tell, will be delivering to these devices. Once there's enough of those iPads about, your whole game plan completely starts to unfold, doesn't it? In terms of delivery of realestate.com on those devices. In
terms of our ability to leverage that, absolutely. Because where we're going with the strategy, Anthony, is we have 5 themes inside the company. On the customer side, which is from our definition of customer, which is the real estate agents, our job in life is to help you win listings, sell property, and build the rent roll. Now, historically, REA has been very focused in helping real estate agents on behalf of their vendors sell and lease property.
Yes.
We've done very little for you in helping you win new listings.
Yeah.
So right now we're in a position, and it's not just the iPad, we're in a position now to help the vendors or the homeowners, because there's a couple of different states of mind. You're a homeowner,
yes,
and then you move to the status of vendor, and then you move back to the status of being a homeowner. But as a homeowner, you've got to work out in your mind, is this a good time to sell or not, and what are my alternatives? So you'll start to see towards the end of this financial year where we can say to the homeowner, these are the number of people looking for property in this area, because we know that today.
Yeah.
Your house is worth about 1.5 million, say, or $1 million. Market says it's worth about this. There's about half a dozen properties on the market that look like you right now, and there's about 20 people looking for property.
So you'll be able to do that, all the number crunching from home.
Correct. You'll be able to say, so price good, competition low, interest high. I'm a seller.
Go now.
Go now.
Because it does vary even from 1 month to the next.
Absolutely. So then, and our logic is, and you'll know this from your years of experience in real estate, agents should embrace this, because if you have an informed, sensible buyer and you have an informed, sensible seller, the chance of a deal being done goes up.
Dramatically increases.
So when people come in with the wrong mindset or an over expectation or an under expectation, that makes the job of the real estate agent really hard. So where I'm really positive about our sector going forward is the internet provides unbelievable amounts of information which actually helps the real estate agents and the homeowners and the buyers become fully informed.
Yeah.
So a stock market, for example, is where it's a fully informed market. You have trust, you have confidence, and people buy and sell more freely.
Greg, I want you to answer this, and I know this might be tough to answer it honestly, but I want you to try.
Okay.
And now I'm a real estate agent. We're the largest in the state in terms of independence, and I can take this. So I don't want you to. Well, tell me if you can't answer it.
Right.
Why do you need real estate agents?
Oh, that's a really easy answer, and I can absolutely answer it honestly. I'll give you a business example. About a year or so ago, maybe a bit longer, BHP and Rio Tinto were considering a merger. Now, those companies are worth about $100 billion each. Together, they could buy every analyst under the sun to work out what those companies are worth. But they still appointed investment banks because they know that two people sitting across the table will never agree on price. So real estate agents provide a lot of services, as we know, but the essence of a real estate agent is to get two people to agree on price that on their own would never agree.